Hello everyone. So today we'll discuss one question from CAT 2020 slot 1 slot 2 sorry. The question is moreover based on sequence and series. The good part with sequence and series is we can always go through options to work on, but if the options are not there, then we should not try to find out the formula for that. We should try to analyze the question and work accordingly here. So let's try to find out. A gentleman decided to treat a few children in the following manner. He gives half of his total, so he gives half of his total stock of toffees and one extra to the first child. That means now if he'll identify, suppose he has 2 n chocolates, so he has given n plus 1 chocolate to a person and he is left with n minus 1 chocolate. Now this is an important part which you have to identify here. And then the half of the remaining stock along one extra to the second and continue giving away in this fashion. So after that he is left with n minus 1 and he will give half of that to another kid and plus 1, and this process continues. His total stock exhausted after he take care of 5 children. So there are altogether 5 children. How many toffees were there in his stock initially? Whenever these kind of questions are there, it's better to take a back step in these cases. Do not create any formula, because the problem with the formulas is if you are not able to frame the formula, it would be difficult for you to find out the answer. So better take a back step. So we'll try to take a back step here. I'll consider the last case. Here, according to this case, this person is providing half of his chocolates to this person, this boy, and one more. So that represents he was supposed to have 2 chocolates left off. Out of these 2 chocolates, he will provide him 1 chocolate plus 1 extra. That is the basic condition given here. So that means finally he'll be left with 0 chocolates here, right? That's the condition here. Now if this is the process, identify. Now I have marked this thing that this is supposed to be nothing but n minus 1, which I have identified, right? So this 2 is supposed to be n minus 1 for the time being. That means if we'll take the previous case, this boy should have n plus 1 chocolates, right? That means he should have altogether 4 chocolates available here, right? Identify this thing. He should have n plus 1 chocolates here, right? I'm just following this part. So that represents this person initially should have 6 chocolates, and this 6 will represent n minus 1 in this case. So previously, if we'll go for this part, this person should have n plus 1. That means he should have altogether 8 chocolates here. So you can identify this thing that this figure is supposed to be 2 more than this figure, right? So that represents this one is supposed to be 14. The person should have 14 chocolates, which is nothing but n minus 1 on this part, right? So now according to this, if this is 14, this person or this boy should have 16 chocolates. That represents this person should have altogether 30 chocolates available here. 30 chocolates should be there, right? So that he would have given 15 plus 1 and left with 14 chocolates, right? So that represents this boy should have how much? This boy should have, if this is 30, then this value is supposed to be nothing but 32. If this is 32, this figure is supposed to be nothing but 62. So initially this person should have 62 chocolates, right? Easy to identify. Only thing I have to identify is the person have 2 n chocolates, then n plus 1 is given to one person and he is left with n minus 1. If you'll be able to identify that, it will be easy for you to frame the balance out thing here, right? So this will be the basic approach to work on. Thanks for joining us. That's all for today.